Hey guys, Coach Cravens here. We all know that physical activity is important, especially during this time of social distancing. What is equally as important is doing a proper warm up and a proper stretch after we work out. So, what I'm going to share with you guys right now is what I like to do before I play a sport or workout, what are called dynamic stretches. Now, dynamic stretches, that's just a fancy way of saying stretching, but on the move. So, an example of a dynamic stretch would be, let's say, butt kickers or karaoke's, however you want to call it. And after a workout, you want to do what's called a static stretch. And a static stretch basically is just stretching in place. So touching our toes, flamingos, butterflies, those kind of things. For our first dynamic stretch, we're going to be doing what is called leg pulls. All you're going to do is you're going to grab your knee and you're going to pull your leg up towards your body. I try and go about 5 to 10 yards or however much room you can spare in your back or front yard. Remember, we're trying to social distance ourselves. On the way back, we're going to do what's called an ankle pull. Same principle. We're just going to grab that ankle and pull it back towards our bodies. And I'm going to go right into the next stretch here. It's going to be called closing the gate. You're going to lift that leg and you're going to rotate it towards the inside of your body so it kind of looks like you're closing a gate a little bit. Again, 5 to 10 yards or how much room you can spare in your yard. On the way back, you'll see that I'm going to do what's called opening the gate. I'm going to bring my leg up and I'm going to rotate it to the outside so it looks like I'm opening up the gate. If you have a hard time with balance on this one, go ahead and try to put your hand up to help you out a little bit. Next time here is going to be high knees. I know it looks a little funny going slow, but I'm just demonstrating how high your knees should be going up. Get as high up as you can. If you can go faster, absolutely do it. Same goes for the butt kickers here. Just trying to show how exaggerated the form is here. If you feel that you can go quicker, feel free to do so. And I'm going to move right into the last stretch here, and that's just going to be a back pedal, and that's going to turn into a sprint. If you have the room or not, I recommend doing this 2 times. Now, after I finish my sport or working out, I like to do a static stretch. Static stretch means I'm just stretching in place. You'll see me here starting with a straight leg touching my toes and going into a split leg touching my toes. After you split your legs, you can make yourself a little challenging and touch your left ankle with your right hand and your right ankle with your left hand. Just make sure your legs are straight, guys. It's okay if you can't touch your toes yet. That'll come with time. As long as you keep your legs straight, the touching of the toes will come with time. After I stretch my hamstrings, I like to get a good stretch in my quads. And what better way to do that than a flamingo stretch? I think they call it a flamingo stretch because it looks like flamingos are standing on one leg. So, here I am, standing on one leg, looking like a flamingo. One thing that I recommend here doing, guys, is if you're having a hard time keeping balance, what you can do is look at something stationary. It'll help your brain tell your body to keep still a little bit. You can add a little bit of challenge, put the hand up in the air to really throw your balance off. After I do my standing stretches, I like to get on my butt and do what are called butterflies. Butterflies are really easy. All you're going to do is drive your elbows into your knees and try and get your knees close to the ground as possible. You're going to feel the stretch in your groin area. Try and do all these stretches for about 12 to 15 seconds each. After I do my butterflies, I like to do what are called Hollywoods. Hollywoods, you have one leg straight, and your other leg, you're going to try and bring as close to your chest as possible. You're going to feel the stretch in your glute area or your butt. There I go, switching, but again, 10 to 12 seconds for each stretch. Really try and get that knee as close to your chest as possible. After I'm done with my Hollywoods, I like to do my favorite stretch, which is called the calf stretch. Now, it kind of looks like a push-up position here, except you don't have to be super straight with your back. All you're going to do is drive your heel of one foot into the ground with your opposite foot. So here my right heel is being driven into the ground by my left foot. Now this might be kind of a difficult position to hold, so you can modify it a little bit. You can modify this by just getting on your butt and taking the back of your foot and pulling back the toes of the other foot. I do it kind of quick there, but you'll see me here really stretch out my right foot with my left. Well, guys, that's my dynamic and static stretching routine. Make sure you do the dynamics before you work out and the statics after you work out. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, 6 feet, stay safe out there.